so far? What do we see so far in the market? It looks like we're not gonna have a play today. I'm not even gonna lie. Market is just ripping at market open. Our model actually did play out, which is crazy. It just shows you how this model is so consistent because even at all-time highs, my model played out for shorts, which is crazy. So if we do go on the lower time frame, we see that I'm most likely not taking a trade today. Like unless we had like some crazy change in state on the 2 minute followed by continuation confluence to then this low, I'm not taking a trade. But on the 2 minute, or actually on the 1 minute, we can see we had accumulation playing out. This was also 5 minute accumulation, right? Took out this accumulation high, beautiful. Took out this buy side liquidity, and then we took it to accumulation, the low of the accumulation zone, which actually would be a perfect like scalp play, to be honest. So I'll mark it out for you guys just to show you what it would look like once we see change in state. And again, this happened very quick. Like this is why I didn't even take the trade because it happened like right at market open. I'd put highs above this like above these highs before we made change in state. Took it to would have taken it to the low of the accumulation zone. Right, that just shows how like of course it was like literally this is how quick it was. This is the 30 freaking second. So you gotta be a crazy ass scalper to hit this shit. But that just shows how this model is still consistent. Even at all time highs, the model is playing out for shorts perfectly. Like that shit's just crazy. Good morning, G. I'm not trading today. All time highs a little iffy. Yep, man. Trading at all time highs, you gotta be careful. Cause look at this. Like, yes, you can possibly catch a continuation move. No doubt. Me, I hate taking continuation moves, especially at all time highs, because one, I don't really like using standard deviation, and two, I don't like using 79% fib for my draws liquidity. So for that reason, like yeah, I mean there's nothing for us to target. So today I might just call it, just chill out today. Again, my move did play out, which is still crazy that this played out. It just shows how much like how consistent the model is that I use. But yeah, unless we have like a crazy change in state, I'm gonna wait for like I'll probably wait till macro. I doubt we're gonna have it, but if we do see something crazy change in state on the 2 minute, followed by a continuation confluence, then we'll probably hop into target the inverse of this fair value gap. But this is very overextended. It just looks like nothing. So if you want to stick around to see if anything plays out, I doubt anything will. If I'm being honest, really not taking a trade unless it's freaking screaming. Yeah. But if you want to stick around, feel free. But if not, probably not going to take a trade today. Thanks for stopping by, though. Appreciate you guys all. And we will be back tomorrow, though. We will definitely be back tomorrow. I'm going to jet ski. God bless everyone. Peace. All right, God bless you too, man. Have a good time, bro. Yeah. Market is ripping. Oh my. Man, I'm just telling you guys, the model is so freaking clean though. Like, if you see like, boom, building up accumulation until market open, bro. Manipulate before market open. Market open comes, right, and then just shit the bed towards these lows. Like, and this is swing low of the accumulation zone. It just shows like if you learn this model, it can play out no matter like fuck that bias. Bias don't even matter, bro. It matters like if your model is there or not, right? And that's why I'm so grateful that like God showed me this model because this is gonna change it all. And this is like relatively like the same thing PB trading uses, kind of relatively like a little. Some things are different, but. Still, you could have still banked off of this move down. Of course, crazy scalp would not not recommend it personally. wouldn't have taken it. That's why I didn't take it. I tried to enter for like a second. I was like down 20, 25 or like $50, and I was like, I'm out. Because I entered like down here, and then I realized, yeah, we're definitely not continuing lower. Because if your bias is contradicting your A plus setup, you only go to your like nearest draws on liquidity. So like the sell side of this accumulation zone and the um the low of the accumulation zone, or the high if you're looking for longs. But yeah, we for me to enter a trade, we would have to take out these lows. We would have to displace lower from those lows and create a continuation confluence. That would be my freaking entry. Like if I were to enter today. But as you guys see, it's just faking out a bunch of retail traders. Oh, we're gonna have a change in state. Psych. We're gonna have a change in state. Psych. Telling you. Unless we see something freaking crazy, which we won't, because if we do get a change in state and come lower, we're coming lower for a hot minute. We're at all-time highs. Changing the state at all-time highs would be crazy. See what NQ's doing. Check up on NQ. NQ did take out these lows, which is surprising to me. Displaced from those lows, which is nice, but it can still just be a fake out. We gotta understand that. 1 minute. Looking nice on NQ. Yes, though, man, I'm telling you. Yes, I am willing to take a trade though in ES. Like, if we do have a change in state. I'm not selling right now. I'm not selling right now. We're at all-time highs. The last thing we kind of want to really look for is sales, but if shorts are there, then we'll look. Being careful. I'm only looking at like market from macro, and that's about it. Like after macro, I'm done. And once if we take out this high, we're probably done for the day too. We'll see though. We'll see. What if market wants to have a little retracement? That's the one thing we don't know. The only thing we do know is our setup and our model. So we do want to take plays off of that. Any questions so far? Just let me know, and I will definitely answer. Yep. See how I like what NQ's doing though. Right here, we're taking out, we're displacing well on the 2 minute. A very nice change in state. I give NQ that. Very nice change in state. If we want to sweep out these highs and come lower, that would be cool. That would be cool. But again, all-time highs, gotta be the most cautious. I think we could be coming lower to test this internal liquidity as change in state as a possibility. I think ES would be the lagging index in this scenario. I'm telling you, would have to be a real solid change in state. I'm telling you. Let's see when macro comes. Macro opens in 4 minutes. Yep, NQ came down to test its change in state, which is nice, and looks like we're disrespecting it. So if we disrespect this low and don't displace further from it, then yeah, that'll be it. But if we do, we can maybe take a small play. looks like just coming higher from it. I want to say we're actually displacing well on NQ, believe it or not. Like, we're coming lower on NQ. But it's still, if we displace past 5-minute change in state, that would actually be a good confluence. That would actually be a good confluence for shorts. For us to go towards the sell side liquidity. For this to be accumulation and this manipulation leg, if there is a change in state on the 5-minute at this line, right, and it followed by continuation confluence, I'd say we can go down to the bottom of this accumulation. If we don't, then we don't. But macro's about to open and we're still not going higher. We are on ES though, for sure. For sure are on ES. ES has this 1 hour gap. I want to see if it's relative to NQ sell side. NQ has a 1 hour gap. That's sell side here. Up there. NQ is still like testing this change in state. This is a top step, so it's not exactly a broker, but it's a prop firm where they allocate you their funds. Well, it's proprietary funds, so they're like demo, but you can trade on them if you win a evaluation challenge on their 50K account, which is the first one. 50K, 100K, and 150K. If you win on the 50K account, if you get like $3,000 profit on the account without losing $2,000, you advance to the express account where you can then trade their money, right? It's still like demo funds, but like you can still trade under $50,000 and potentially like get payouts. Yeah. I wonder if any admin right here. I'll send you a link after this call to join, or if you want to check it out, I'll send you a link. Alright, so macro just opened, guys, and we're still like testing this 5-minute change in state. I'm actually interested to see what happens. The fact that we're even this low at all-time highs is crazy. Yeah, ES is just shooting. It's ripping. Oh my gosh. Sorry I have to leave the call early to go to the store. All good, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Actually kind of packed today. We had like, I think most we had in here was like 15 today. 15 people. That's crazy. Yeah, it looks like NQ just is going to follow ES and come to these highs. Want to see what the first 2 minutes of macro is looking like. Got no imbalances, no nothing really. Only draws toward the downside. Yeah. I'm going to end the call at 10:10, so in like the 19 minutes. Because at the end of macro, Or actually, probably like around 10 o'clock, because then we'll actually see if we have a move for macro. It's like this, call like 9 more minutes. Yeah, but simply just might not be a trade today, and that's all okay. You don't gotta take a trade every single day. That's the one thing about you working towards being profitable. You don't gotta take a trade every day. If you don't see a setup, you don't see your A plus model, there's no reason to take a trade. And yeah, you're probably wondering, well, you could have pressed buy a couple times and caught all this money going long, like you knew we were at all time highs. But man, woulda, coulda, shoulda, we could have retraced in the whole other direction. Like we never, we are not selling right now. We are not selling right now. Wait, hold on, that's funny as shit. I want to. No, we're not selling. That's funny. Yeah, nothing right now. So, if you guys don't understand, so I wanted to see us retest this, like internal liquidity, as 5 minute change in state of direction. So we did that. We retested it, and that test was failed. Like we did not displace lower than this blue line in this internal liquidity and come lower. And that's what we were looking for in order for us to then catch the move down to the bottom of this accumulation, which is all this formed sell side liquidity. And this imbalance right here. Yep, macro is 953. I'm surprised that NQ is not just like ripping higher as well, because ES is just ripping higher, leaving no room for imbalance at all. But my A plus 7 did play out. I was really surprised that it actually, like, I'm not surprised because I know like it's good, but like I didn't know it was this good. Like we literally tapped draws like perfectly. I told myself like I could enter in like around here because it was 2 minute. On the 2 minute, we had a change in state, right? Which is what I look for. And then boom, could have entered in, caught a couple ticks right there, but it just sold off. It sold off so quick. I was like, what the heck? And it touched the bottom of the accumulation so like clearly. Like this is like that shit would have hit. Oh my goodness. And that's why I'm like I'm proud of myself for like these type of days, because these type of days are, that's what just shows like I guess your ability to trade, and that's what it's really all about, your ability to trade and not your actual like the money you make at the start, if that makes sense. Yeah, we're definitely going to inverse this and come higher from that. And Q displaced. Nice, bro. That's actually really good. Unfortunately, it's not enough for me to get in. If we did make a continuation confluence, like if we make an imbalance and then I want to see us make an imbalance, and then if we continue from the imbalance, then I would look for a trade. But like as right now, I'm not looking for nothing because this can really just be a fake out, like from how today has been. It's like if you had a friend and then your friend like kind of did some messed up shit to you, and then like a couple weeks later he's like, "Oh, we're all giddy giddy." It's like that. I feel like, in my opinion. So it's harder to trust. Even though we could come down to this imbalance or just come down to these lows, I'm going to be careful. because we have nothing really confirming yet. Apart from the change in state. What if we have an SMT? We do not have an SMT. We can get like a retracement towards this big ass gap though. It's a big ass gap. Cause we gotta keep in mind this is a 5-minute imbalance. We could just be filling that 5-minute imbalance and coming higher. He said, I feel like we're dumping hard. Well, we'll have to see. I mean, could enter in a sell position soon. I'm actually looking for that because it's changing state and this imbalance. But if we just push through that imbalance, I'm not really looking for nothing. Actually, really nice. I'm gonna enter in a sell contract.
Order filled.
Put above this. So I'm saying it's a big ass. Oh, it's NQ. That's why. I'll take it to the bottom of this sell side. News is at 10:30 today. So our nearest draws is actually, not gonna lie, I'd be targeting this low. Really like scalping today. Not going for anything crazy. No news. Nearest draws to liquidity. Like nearest, dead nearest.
Order filled.
Boom, bro. Give me that, bro. It's why you stay disciplined, bro. Oh my. Oh my. That's why you stay disciplined, bro. That's why you stay disciplined and only trust your model and nothing but your model, bro. Like, oh my goodness, bro. And we're gonna go towards the sell side, but I just wanted to take the nearest draws because I knew, bro, this is, stick to your model, bro, and you will prosper. If God sees you have discipline, you're hardworking, disciplined, He will provide, bro. I was just reading something on this earlier too, bro. Like, we're probably going to that sell side. This is why, bro. You literally just the model, bro. I'm making a course on the model. Of course, all glory to God, first of all. But I'm making a course on this model, and it's going to be so good, bro. And I'm going to teach you guys how I do this shit, bro. Literally, like, bro. P&L 311, bro. We're done for the day. Done for the day, bro. Alright, my model's on YouTube. You can check that out. But I'm adding like a whole in-depth tutorial, like, or not tutorial, in-depth like course on it, bro. Literally, bro. Going for that sell side, you can if you want to hold to that sell side, no doubt we're gonna hit it, cause it's a 5-minute play. Yes, sir, dog. You putting it out on YouTube? I'm putting it on. You already sold already? Good, disciplined, bro. Good. 3:17 p.m. now. Nice, good stuff. So see, we want to be, bro. These low news days, you gotta be careful. You really do, like, cause low volatility means might not hit every single draw that we want to hit. I'm putting it on. It's gonna be like on a WAP. It's gonna be literally like basically free and open to everyone. So I'm working on it though. I need some time. But this is what I'm talking about, bro. From the tick, I said we were good. Oh my goodness, bro. I'm sorry. I'm so happy. But psych, I'm not sorry. I'm gonna be happy. But yeah. Little recap. So boom. Saw a change of state. Patiently waited for 5-minute change of state since we are at all-time highs. Like I said, catching shorts at all-time highs. It's crazy, right? So boom, waited until we had not only a 5-minute change in state, but a continuation confluence supporting that change in state. All right. We see our continuation confluence form 1 minute fair value gap. It was a big ass fair value gap. That's why I was a little iffy about it, because my stop loss should have been up there. It was up there, but I just placed that halfway mark of that fair value gap, right? And then we took it to our nearest draws, which was these lows, because those lows, we could take that out. And we had internal sell side liquidity right at those lows, which is even more confirmation for us to take that out, right? On top of that, we could just be coming all the way down to the sell side. So, one contract, boom, y'all saw it here, right to the tick of that continuation confluence. And that's how we do it. AMD structure, right? That's how we do it, boys. I'm going to post this live recap on YouTube. I think this is going to be helpful to a lot of people. I hope it is. Hope you guys got some value from today. I was really about to call it a day, which even if I did call it a day, I wouldn't be disappointed. I feel like this move was, the potential to this move was there. So therefore we took it, and it's going to hit that sell side any minute now. Give it a second. It's going to take out probably this low. Like, I think, because it's the low of the accumulation zone, followed by some sell side. So I think we're just going to take that out. Boys, good day. I'm going to hop off here as soon as it hits this line, because I want to see it hit that. Because that's the low of this accumulation. It really should. I really do think it's going to hit it. If not, then I guess it just took out this low. Yeah, I don't feel like waiting. I'm going to end this call now. I'm going to end this stream. But you guys have a good day. Hope you're up on the day. And have the discipline. And see y'all in the next one tomorrow. Yep. Peace. W's.